What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Love Is. I am your host, Ayana.
And I am your host, Erin.
And this is a podcast where we explore profound and extraordinary world of love. So let's talk about what love is. Today we are focusing on honesty and transparency.
Yes. Being completely honest and completely transparent, or maybe sometimes not.
Oh.
Yes. With our amazing, incredible guest.
Oh.
Tony
Is that honest?
Baker.
Yes.
Okay. All
We
right.
think you're awesome. We think you're
It's
incredible.
amazing. Yes.
We think that you're a light that's doing your work. And we
Thank
think
you.
that it's amazing. We think that it's honorable.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You guys, I have known Tony for years now. He has an incredible body of work. You can actually check out his website for all his stand-up live shows that he'll be having coming up. We met working on All Deaf together and doing different episodes of the live shows that they have for stand-up comedians. So, yeah, it's just really nice to have you as a guest on my podcast. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
So, I think let's just get right into it. We have a fun
Yes.
little game that we want to play.
Okay.
So we hear you like music.
Yes.
Especially throwbacks.
Yes.
Yes.
So we expect you to know some words.
Okay.
Yeah, some lyrics.
Oh, shoot. The pressure's on. Because you be making your own lyrics when you like a song. Oh, I thought they said. They didn't say. Then they be like, oh, that's what they said. So,
We did some digging, and I know you like hip hop,
yes.
specifically 90s hip hop. This is what we did some research on. So, Erin, you can start with the first artist, which is.
Okay, should we say the artist?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to make it too easy though.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, then don't say an artist then.
Oh, you
Challenge
can
me
handle
up.
that?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so we were thinking, do we want to play the beat or do we want to go a cappella? And we don't want to give it away, so we're going a cappella.
Yes.
Oh.
And
So it sounds different when it's a cappella. You can what song is this?
and listen, I'm only a shower singer, so I'm gonna really talk it to you.
Right.
Okay.
She said,
It's going to be all conversational.
Yeah, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay,
This is hilarious.
that's my house. I'll disconnect the cable and turn the lights out, and let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a.
Grandchild. Oh, wait, hold on. Her grandchild is a baby and not a. Okay. So
I love his process.
wait a minute. Is this rap?
Yes.
Yes.
Hip
The
hop.
grandchild is baby and not a paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't play with him. Okay.
It's a baby and not a paycheck. That's Miss Jackson, Outkast. Yeah. It took a while. I was like, hold on. Okay.
Okay, I'm really impressed because you didn't even get the artist. Wow. Okay. So, this one is the R&B record
Okay. From the 90s.
from the 90s.
Okay.
Yes.
If you thought I'd sleep on this boy, yeah. Boy, you're wrong, because all I dream about is our.
If you thought I'd sleep on this, boy, all I dream about is this. Wait, hour?
Yes, all I dream about is our.
It's hour. Okay. We say it again.
If you thought I'd sleep on this boy, yeah. Boy, you're wrong, because all I dream about is our.
Dang, this one's tough.
I know.
Okay, it's not
R&B.
rapping. It's not rapping. Though.
This singing's
It's
R&B.
Yes. I can give you a hint. It's by Group Theory.
Oh my god.
Oh. This is
big of
Tell
a
Me
hint.
Then.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah. 'Cause that
Okay,
was
but you
mad.
still have to know the words.
the lyric.
Okay, so
All I dream about is our.
all I dream about is our first kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the melody in there, you
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go,
I
Tony.
love that's one of my favorite albums.
Proud. Look. Okay.
That was a big clue.
Yes.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
sorry.
a big clue.
Man, what should I have said? I don't know. Horrible.
Let them sit.
That was a big clue. I was like, oh, say less.
Okay, I ain't giving no more clues. Okay, so this next one, you do the next one.
Oh.
Because she do it more indiscreet than I do.
Okay. If pimping be a sport,
This is rap. This is already rap.
see, I be being that.
Wait, if pimping be a sport, CIBB?
Be being that.
Pimping was a sport in the 90s.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Late 90s?
They from the South.
Oh, shoot. I don't know.
You know,
That was a big
I get
hint.
kind of raggedy with the South. So they from the South. Say it again. If pimping was a sport, so we talking
If
pimp.
pimping be a sport,
Can we
see,
cuss
I
on
be
here?
being that.
Yeah, you can.
So we talking pimp shit. If pimping be a sport. Is it UGK?
Mm-mm.
Oh, pimping be
But it is a group.
from the South.
Yes.
We already did Outkast.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Southern groups in the 90s. Yeah, Outkast, Goody Mob.
Oh God.
Goody Mob?
Look, I'm so bad. I can't sit next to him. Look.
But we need the lyrics.
I
was
might
it. That's the group.
I might
So we
not
can
get the
confirm.
lyrics.
Okay.
If
Okay.
pimping be a sport,
See, I be being.
dang, man. If pimping, because I like Goody Mob too. If pimping, I don't know what that is.
Give it.
What
some.
think about the sports? What are the
Oh,
sports?
okay.
If
what are the
pimping be a
sports?
sport,
What you gonna be in the sports?
the ball?
Okay, this is the first rolling. Wide receiver. That's how it is.
Wide receiver.
Yes.
Don't y'all know what they?
Okay. Look, I'm so bad at this.
What?
See,
Okay,
I mean,
next,
wide receiver.
next.
Okay,
Go.
Y'all ain't gonna tell me this.
it's wide receiver.
It's
That was
really
the-
wide receiver.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the name of the song?
No,
No,
the
no.
name of the song is called Dirty South.
What you niggas know about the dirty South?
See, that's why when she said South, I was like, ah.
Dang it. No, I wouldn't have got that one.
Okay.
Shoot.
Okay,
See,
this one is easy.
But you got 2 out of 3. That's
Okay.
like really good.
Yeah.
Give me another one.
Okay.
R&B?
Rap.
Okay. 90s?
90s.
Okay.
Just like burglary, the definition is jacking when I'm legally armed. It's called.
Just like burglary.
Why
God.
everything you say so funny?
Just like burglary. Say it again.
Just
Like
like burglary.
burglary.
The definition is jacking when I'm legally armed. It's called.
Man, that sound familiar.
It's very.
Just like burglary.
I would not have guessed any of these.
But he should know this.
Okay.
Piss. Where they from?
L.A.
Oh, just like burglary.
Oh, that might.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Just like burglary, the definition is jacking when I'm legally armed. It's called.
Say it like how they would say it in the song.
Oh,
Like he over there getting.
oh my
He got the
goodness.
hand,
Y'all
the
gotta
rapper
see
hand.
Joel off camera.
He's giving it all away.
Just like burglary. Is it Dr. Dre?
This is straight out of Compton for sure. That's the name of the song. But
Straight
he
outta
gotta know the
Compton.
word though.
Yeah, I wouldn't have pieced in the.
This is
That's from the song Straight Outta
Yeah.
Compton?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got it.
yeah. It's called packing.
Wait, the name of the song
that's
is Packin'.
the last
That's the
word.
last
It's
lyric.
called.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have got it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I
Damn
know
it.
you're gonna get this one.
I don't know. You said that about this last one. You was like, the next one's going to be easy. And I was
Okay,
like,
this one is easy to
Okay.
me. I think you got it. You think
90s?
You think you got it?
No, the confidence is lost. 'Cause I just lost the
You
last
just
two.
you got 3. No.
I'm 2 and 2 now.
2
Two
and
and
2.
two, yeah.
Okay. So this last one.
I'm fine.
I know
Alright.
you'll get it.
Okay.
Okay. I like them brown, yellow.
Puerto Rican and Haitian.
Hello.
Yeah. Electric relaxation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, we're warmed up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was easy right there. I'm like, ah.
Yes.
I know that you love 90s hip hop. It's
Mm-hmm.
like it's definitely something like one of my favorite details of value because
Yeah. That's what I
grew
came
in the
up
90s.
in.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it was, I used to leave BET on. It just stayed on all day.
What was the program program?
It was. I can give you the whole program. It was Video Soul.
Okay.
It was Rap City.
Okay.
And then actually, Video Soul was like in the evening. So it was like in the daytime. You got Video LP. Then it would go Rap City, and then probably Video Soul. Then Midnight Love.
I love it.
And then pretty soon they would just run out of stuff to show you. Just be showing like infomercials and stuff. Classic hits. Then on weekends you had Teen Summit. You had Caribbean Rhythms on the weekends.
Oh my God.
Yep.
He knows.
Yeah, I
do
used to
not
just leave it on
remember
BET.
these programs. Teen Summit, yes, and
Yeah.
I think it was like a couple of these, but I don't remember those at all.
You
I was
don't remember
watching.
those? You young.
I was watching MTV.
Oh.
I like the box. I like the box.
Man, she done sold out. She done sold out. I like VH1. I did watch MTV, but it was like, at first I was watching MTV, and then I was watching VH1, then I was like BET. I was just stuck on BET after a while.
You was like, this is it for me.
Yeah, yep.
That's funny.
I needed the blacks. So I did. I needed them.
Okay. So let's get into it. Honesty and transparency. I wonder, do you think that it's super important in most of your relationships that those core values are always present? Or are you a little bit more flexible with people based on who they are in your life, their position?
I get irritated when people aren't completely honest, especially in the career that we come out here to choose. Hollywood.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't really direct and honest with you. Like, good job, when you go in for an audition.
Yeah.
And I'll be wanting the feedback. I want the good and the bad.
Yeah.
So I know what to work on.
Yeah.
So you go in there and be like, you nailed it. And then
Yeah.
they be like, and then they pick somebody else. And was it something I could have done
Right.
different? That way I can apply that to the next audition
And
instead
grow.
of just the fake, good job.
Right.
Thanks for coming out. It's all cut and paste.
Right.
And I'm trying to learn. I'll be like, I ask my agent, like, okay, what did they say? And they'd be like, this is, I'm like, all right, I'll apply it to the next one. And so even with like, friendships and all that, I just prefer honesty. Like, even if it hurts,
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, that stings a little bit, but at least I know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't like the sugarcoat.
Agreed.
Same.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because then I can learn and move accordingly.
Yeah, you're not really growing. You're thinking it's all good, and then they be like, "Well, no, I wouldn't really feel it." Well, why didn't you say that? I ain't want to, And I get it. Some people can't handle the truth. They want to be sugar-coated and lied to, and then when you give them the truth, they can sometimes fade into the shrubbery on you, and then you be like, "How come you don't hit me up no more? You hurt my feelings when you said."
Yeah.
You know what though? I feel like, and this is like something that I kind of get like told by a couple of my friends. They're like, okay, sis, you can be honest, but you need to be particular with your word, your word choice, because
That's what
I don't know.
have to work on.
I feel like if as a world we were all honest with each other, then we wouldn't even have to worry about what you just said. Like, oh, you got to pity pat somebody. It's like, no, if we're keeping it real,
Right.
like we're not walking around with soft skin. Like,
Yeah.
we can handle what somebody is gonna say, no matter if it's like, ooh, okay,
Yeah.
or if it's like just constructive criticism.
And I feel like that's so challenging out here, specifically that you say that, because it's like they call it Hollyweird because it's like people normally they wouldn't be your friend,
Right.
Normally they wouldn't even be cool with you,
Right.
So the whole relationship is just not even built on honesty.
Yes.
So then it's like, well, I don't have to be honest because really I don't even like this person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's several things I don't like about
Right.
them. So
Yeah.
it's like finding that balance for a lot of people. But me, I like to be honest with people, but I don't like telling grown people about themselves.
Ooh.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Why not?
So because I feel like that's what you woke up and decided to do with your life. And I'm not here to judge.
Right.
I'm just here to collect data and move accordingly in a sense. And I don't really ever want somebody doing what they don't want to do. So like if you don't want to keep it honest, I don't want you to keep it honest. Do what serves you. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
kind of like I don't like pressing people, but me, I like to keep it honest because it's just staying true to myself, but I'm never going to force like my opinion or how I think they should do something on someone.
What if
That's
they
really
ask you?
good.
If they ask me, I'll let them know exactly
Okay.
what it is. Exactly.
Because we got to be careful too. Like, some people are so honest, they give you the criticism or the honesty when you didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
And so now it's just like, yo, I didn't need that.
Like,
I used to do
unsolicited.
that. I used to do that, and then I felt like I was scaring people or like stepping on their toes or hurting their egos, and I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
So I always like keep it to myself. But
Right. I think that's the best way to move because, you can still be yourself. You're just kind of, putting the filter up
Right.
to where, I'll just tell you when you ask.
Right.
Because you might ruin somebody's whole outlook on what they were enjoying about themselves or whatever they were into or whatever. I remember I was talking to this one girl and she said something about like a flyer of mine. And I actually liked the picture. And she was like, oh, you got to work on this picture. I was like, I didn't ask you.
Yeah, I did not ask you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't
No,
ask
thank
you.
you, man.
And I was
That's
still
exactly what
reposting
I'm
the
talking
flyer.
about. Like,
But it was just out of nowhere. And I was just like, you need to get your kitchen updated. I'm like, man, I love my kitchen. I like my kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but those but those lessons are like, now I know. I'll be like, you know what? I'm not coming out of nowhere with just my opinion of what people are enjoying.
Yeah.
But if you ask me,
Yeah, I got you.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we learn these things moving forward, though.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember when the first time I've even heard like a lie. I don't remember, like, just growing up. I don't remember who taught me what lying was. Do you remember, like, the first time you heard a lie or the first time a lie, like, stood out? You was like, you know what I mean? Like, you just learned what it was, and when you did, what was your reaction to it?
You know what? I remember my first lie, probably my earliest lie, it was to my mom. I was playing with her like razor blades to shave her legs, whatever. So I was playing with it. I didn't know it was as sharp as it was. I didn't get the concept of.
No.
A blade.
So I cut my finger on the razor blade. And so I'm like, ugh, I cut my finger. She was like, how? What happened? I said, a lion came into the bathroom. The lie was terrible. This is my debut.
What?
I said, a lion came in through the bathroom window and scratched my finger. She was just like,
imagination.
Yes.
she was like, come on, man.
This is where the comedy started. Like,
It was so
like,
ridiculous. A lion came in south side of Chicago in the window. Bathroom window. Swipe my fingertip.
oh my, and what did she
And
say
left.
to that? Like,
No window busted. I was not equipped for the good lies.
lie, oh my God.
I was just like, it came in through the window. I might have said tiger, lion. It was one of them big cats. And I wonder if she remembers that. I gotta ask
she
her.
has to.
It's so
Man,
funny.
it was
has to.
so trash. That was my debut. I was like, yeah, man, a lion came in,
God.
scratched me.
What did she say? What was her
I
reaction?
don't
to that?
even remember. She wasn't even mad. I'm sure she was just like, oh, come on. Now. Come on. Yeah.
Literally, like, what? I don't know what I would tell my child. Like,
Man.
okay,
Right.
Because it's so ridiculously lied upon.
That is so funny,
Man,
though.
and
Oh
I don't
my
even
God.
remember how old I was. I feel like I was mad young though. This is even predated, me going to school. So, because once you go to school, it's lies all over
Yeah,
the place.
yeah.
So I feel like that was the debut in the lying streets. And as far as me hearing lies, that would come from the peers. Just people like, they clouds used to be down here with us.
Like with
And they pushed them up with poles.
Oh my
That's how
God.
clouds
Are you
got in the
serious?
sky. Yes. Maurice, my
him on
neighbor.
blast.
Yeah,
You
Maurice. He said they pushed them up with poles.
wow,
Man, I was just like,
that's nuts.
you lying.
But you know what? If you think about it, since he said that, and now he got me thinking with imagination, we have been getting lied to about the Tooth Fairy,
Oh yeah.
Santa.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Big lies. Out the gate.
My mom didn't. She never told us about like what is it, Santa Claus? Like we never believed in Santa Claus.
Okay.
But she was on some like hardworking black woman, like nobody, no fat, came down this chimney. Yeah, I did this. Me and your daddy did this. Like she was never on that.
Yeah.
And I feel that, like that's real. Like,
Hey, man,
thank
she
you,
worked
mommy.
hard for
Thank
the
you,
gift.
dad.
Crying. That is hilarious.
Can you imagine a white man reaping the benefits of your hard work and scrambling?
Real talk though.
You done scrambled, you done sat up in the mall, crowded, stressed, and this fat white dude getting all the benefits? You stressed.
It's wrapping the gifts for me. Like, I can't.
Oh,
yes, Jesus.
Come on, man. You got to get the gifts wrapped.
For real.
And this man going to reap the benefits? You ain't put in on this.
Oh, my God.
Real talk.
I got you those gifts.
Yes.
That is true, though. Because I thought it really was a tooth fairy. I was like, man, tooth fairy.
No, for sure. Especially because they were not small bills. I was like, this lady is lit. Who is this lady?
That sounds kind of fun though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I might do that. I don't know.
It's more interesting.
Just for fun. It's interesting. Yeah. Just for fun.
As a kid, imagining like a real tooth fairy coming in
Right,
and
yeah.
exchanging the tooth for bread.
How y'all do the pillow swipe? Like, I must have been sleeping wild.
Oh,
So
man.
I'm like, what?
They did it every time, too. I was like, man, I was knocked out. Because you be trying to catch the tooth fairy. You be like, I'm going to catch her ass. Oh, you bet. Next thing you know, you done missed it.
Oh, my God.
I feel like it makes your upbringing a little bit more interesting.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like learning the lies, it's like if we never learn them, right? Do you think that it would be like so normalized for like casual conversation, business partnerships, relationships, like even you have kids. So I know the kids be lying. You know what I mean? Like,
They be lying, man. They be lying.
like how do you handle that when it's different people in your life? Like if it's a business partner, or if it's a work relationship, or like how do you handle it? Do
And
you
I caught them lying?
Do you forgive them easily, or like how does it work?
My forgiveness thing is slow. Like it.
Really?
I'm slow forgiving. Because
You're
depending on how
Taurus,
close
though.
it is and the bigger
He's a
the
Taurus.
bigger the
That makes
lie.
sense. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I feel like Taurus are like tougher.
I'm a slow burn, like you lied. And
Get the point.
it depends on the lie.
Okay.
And, you know.
So is it more so like holding them to it, or is it more so like not trusting them, or is it more so like you literally don't even want to be around them?
It really messes up the trust for one. It's
Yeah.
like, man, you lied about that. You could lie about anything.
No, that's a
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah, so it's like
That's a fact.
I remember a friend of mine in college. He lied. He was on some kind of website, and it was like he lied about his resume because he put the plays that I was in on his resume. And I seen it. I was just like, "Yo, man, what is this?" He was
Right.
like, "I was actually in those." No, you what? So you was in the exact same plays I was in,
Yeah.
but never mentioned it when I was doing the play.
That would make me a little uncomfortable. Like,
Because it's like, and then he never owned it. He could have easily been like, "Yeah, I padded my resume with yours." I'd have been like,
okay,
"Cool."
that bothers me. When you don't own it,
That was the thing.
That's the scary part, because then it's like, okay, so this could always happen.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
believe in your own lies.
He didn't own
and now
it.
you're trying to trick me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not about to play your mind games. Yeah,
And so it was
that's
just like,
different. Yeah.
my eyes was squinty, man. I was
Yeah.
like, "You just ain't even going." Because I'd been like, "Yeah, pad your resume. I don't care."
Yeah.
Right.
But when I catch you on
Right,
it, just
right.
be like, "Yeah, you know, I do your stuff," and I'm like, "Man, do what you got to do,
So
dog."
you never like you were friends with him after that?
I'm still friends with him, but it was always like, because I was thinking about that today randomly.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my
Dude,
God.
That's why it was fresh on my mind. I was like, man, he never owned that.
Yeah.
Not a throwback.
And I wanted to bring it up to him recently. I was like, man, you never owned
You
this.
should. Why not? Like, maybe he will now.
Because there's no way you was in these exact two plays,
Oh my God.
stage plays. And I'm just like, come
Like
on,
I would
man.
have seen you.
So it's stuff like that. Like, you know, if you get caught in the lie, how do you handle it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like,
that's very true.
yeah. So if you stand firm in it, I'm like, man. So if I catch you, it does taint how I view you.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you know. And then if you stand firm in it, I'm just like, okay.
Is it kind of like we don't have the same morals type thing?
Yeah, it's just like, why you lying and standing in it? Now I
Yeah.
can't really believe stuff you say going forward.
Yeah.
Because, I know you're capable of lying. Then you're going to stand firm in the lie. So it just taints everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see, like, depending on the circumstance, you was desperate measures. You was scrambling.
Right.
And if you come forward and admit, I'll be like, oh, it's still going to be a slow burn.
Yeah.
Because I'm still
Yeah.
be like, you.
I feel it.
You're still on
Yeah.
layaway.
Yeah, you still in the bargain bin for a while. But at least you came forward.
Oh man, so do you feel like you're tough on yourself then to always be honest? Like, because you're tough on other people, like you always hold yourself accountable for being like 100% honest at all times.
Because I feel like as adults, we should be more honest. Like when we're
Yeah.
kids, when we're young, you just doing whatever you can do
Right.
to
Yeah.
survive and be like.
Yeah.
So I get the lies when you're young. You're trying to fit in. You don't really know yourself
Yeah.
yet. So I feel like when you get older, I got less tolerance for those kind of excuses and just be like, just be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then when because some people just be lying.
They do.
Like it's just in their
it's so
DNA.
fun. Yeah.
It's in their
Yeah.
DNA.
Yeah.
And so when I know you just be lying,
Right.
I can't really get close to you because
Yeah.
I'm like, you just lie about everything.
Yeah.
So then it becomes like, for me, I try to be as honest as possible. Like when I'm late, I'll be honest. I'll be like, man, I'm running late.
He communicated that today, you guys.
Yeah.
And it was so professional. I was like, okay, now we're
that the light.
prepared.
I'm like, I'm running late. I'm scrambling. Say
I
it.
really appreciate
Yeah.
that.
No, because
communication.
it's nothing worse than somebody, I'm 5 minutes away. I'm 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
I'm 35 minutes past.
Yeah.
I'm 5 minutes away. Like, just
Yeah.
tell me what it is.
Right,
I could have
no.
ate something.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Because the GPS is going to tell you the
Yeah.
exact ETA. And I told her I was like 6:15, according to this.
And it was that. It was for real.
Yeah.
6:15.
And I parked early because I got here earlier than the ETA, but I was still, getting my stuff together and I had to walk, down the block. But
Yes, I appreciate
Thank
that.
so, now, I just try to be as honest as possible. I try to be lie free.
yeah.
It's I feel like not difficult if that is important to you. If like honesty and transparency is a part of your, like you said, values and morals, and that's like your core situation. So I was just looking at something recently that was kind of discussing something like this. When you have like a conflict with a partner, you have a conflict with your friend, it's normally because your values and your core morals just don't align.
Right.
And then the respect is lost because your morals don't align. And then that's when you're starting to have like a riff or whatever.
Right.
And I feel like forgiveness is also a tough problem for me too.
Oh. What's
I
your
can't
sign?
lie, Gemini.
Oh. Duality.
The duality.
The flip-flop. Gemini.
It's for sure a flip flop when there is a little bit of like, it just depends on how heavy was the lie. Like,
Yeah.
did you lie about you cheating on a test? I don't care.
Yeah. I've definitely cheated on tests before.
Same.
Yeah, I've cheated
Right.
in school. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty tough.
But like, if you have a whole wife and kids in another state, like that's pretty. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
that's the ultimate.
You know what
lie.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you could do anything and I would never know. That's scary.
There's no coming back from that as far as
For
I'm
sure.
concerned. It's like you hit a whole family?
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Serious?
That's a
These-
different
this-
type of situation.
Yeah.
That's a different type
This
of
is
person.
big. This ain't no little white lies. This is
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely levels and tiers to lie.
Yeah.
Because I will lie to, even now, student loan people. I will lie my ass cheeks
Wait a minute.
smooth off with no remorse. When it comes to businesses, establishments that I'm not connected to, man,
I feel that.
true lies.
I feel that.
I don't got
Lie
it.
McGee.
Catch me next year.
Yeah.
Like,
No remorse.
I need that deferment.
Let me tell you something. I made $2 last year.
Yeah.
How are you affording your? Man, let me tell you something.
God is
The
good.
God has just been pulling me through. I will lie to them. Businesses, bills,
Oh, Lord.
bill collectors, they getting these lies. Fresh, hot, buttery, crispy edged lies. Tough.
Y'all, Tony be having me ugly laughing. Like, I can't even cover it up. Jesus Christ.
But when it comes to like people I know personally, I try to keep the lies to slim to none. You know, as far as just like, you know, and when people be getting on my nerves, I be having to tell them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because, you know, it just be like, because I want you to know where my energy is coming from.
Yeah.
In terms of like.
So you not like thrown off.
Yeah, so it's just like, man, Tony was acting weird. It's just towards you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can be
Not
very
in general.
targeted.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
no,
I'm not the type of person where, let's say you piss me off.
And now
And
everybody.
then I'm not gonna have that energy on her.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to you today? She pissed me off, so now you catching. No.
Yeah, no.
It could be very focused. I'll be like, yeah, you. And then I go back to, you know, so because some people can't do that.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, they can't. They let it take them all over.
Exactly.
You know, and then they're just
They taking it out
projecting
on the
that all
family at
over.
home because of what happened at work.
yeah.
And me, I can leave it at work and just be, you know, you come home, your energy is dim
That's a fact.
because you had a rough day.
Yeah.
Your
But
aura,
it's just-
like you
yeah.
literally aren't shining as bright as you normally would.
Right. You be like, you all right? And then you be like, man, my supervisor. And then, you know, and then once they know, then you be like, all right, well, you know, let's play Uno. And then next thing you know, you back in the swing of things.
There's one question I for sure wanted to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Have you always been transparent with your emotions, desires, and boundaries? And if it hasn't always been a thing, when do you feel like that really started for you?
I definitely haven't always been transparent. Like I said, you know, just getting older, wanting to be liked and accepted, and like, you know, trying not to mess up the vibe or whatever is going on.
Yeah.
So, you know, you kind of keep everything under wraps on how you really feel, or like, you know, certain things. I don't want to say anything because of this, or even now, like in the Hollywood setup, you don't want to say how you really feel because you're scared, oh, they might not want to work with me in the future. Or, you know,
That's
I
a
better
good
tread
one.
lightly. I better walk on eggshells
Oh,
because
yeah.
they won't book me for this.
Right.
And people be holding grudges out here. You know, you hear about it all the time in Hollywood. I'll never work with him again.
That's so crazy.
They
Yeah.
never forget.
Yeah.
You could have had one bad day. They'll
Yep.
never forget.
They will
That's
hold
crazy.
you to it. And you hear about it. Like, you know, I remember when Megan Fox got booted out of Transformers because of what she said about Michael Bay and like how he
do
was
remember
directing.
something like
Yeah,
that,
so she
yeah.
wasn't in like part 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? I
So
didn't
it
even
just
know
be
that.
like, you know, but they squashed beef since then, and he put her in something else he produced. But just those little, you know, because people in powerful positions, they might be like,
That's nuts.
nah, I
Yeah.
ain't really rocking with you because, you know, this or that.
That's insane.
And then your bills might really not get paid.
Yeah.
That's why they call it Holly Weird, because it's just like,
Now, and granted, some people are jerks and assholes and like hard to work with. So
yeah,
sometimes it's valid.
yeah.
Like you are a pain in the ass
Right.
on set. Like
Right.
you are problematic. And so being able to be that transparent to where it's like, I don't like working with this person because they do too much.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just came to a place where it was like, I need to let people know how I feel
Yeah.
about them or what's going on so people know not to, A, put me in those type of situations.
Yeah.
And B, to know where I stand when I come around. You know, they're not all in my face, smiling and, you know, joking. And I'm just like, I'm not really rocking with you like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I think it helps that dynamic
Yeah.
to where, you know, because I wouldn't want you to embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you coming up cracking jokes and I'm giving you nothing. I'm
Trying to
giving
be
you
chummy,
nothing.
chummy.
They're like, yeah, this, that, and the third. And I'm just sitting there like, looking through you there behind the eyes.
Ooh.
This one, that happened to me in Houston. There's a comedian I don't rock with.
Oh, no.
And he was just in there just talking tough, just nonstop. It's rapid fire. I was just like, gave him nothing. I'm like, yeah, he can't pick up the energy.
The social cues.
Because you know me,
Yeah.
This is
It's
it.
pretty
right
black
here.
and white.
This is what you get. I'm giving you the energy.
Right.
I'm a good time.
You are a
Yeah.
great time.
But with him, I was just like, nothing.
Oh
I
no.
No
can
smiles, no-
imagine.
That is
Yeah.
probably so painful.
Yes.
I cannot imagine how that feels.
I could not imagine.
But he kept going. I'm like, I don't even know if he even knew.
Do you feel this?
He was
Man.
excited to see you.
I don't know. He was running his mouth. I was just like, and that's part of the slow burn on the forgive tip.
Yeah, no.
Because it was like he had did something that I didn't like years ago. And I don't even think I told him that I don't rock with him.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
that's a part of the transparency.
No, it is.
Because why wouldn't you tell him so then he could fix it? Or at least say his
You right.
piece
Address
on
it,
it.
yeah.
You're right. Because we wasn't close enough for me to feel like,
Oh,
because we're not close.
So why didn't you let it go if you're not close?
Because it's like, I still don't rock with you.
Oh my God.
But you're absolutely correct. I should have been like, yo, I ain't feeling this.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
You know what? Okay, so I went to this lady
Mm-hmm.
and she did like an energy reading. Have you ever heard of that before?
nah,
Okay, so it's like a little crystal. It's like hanging on like a chain or like a string.
Oh, the pendulum.
Exactly, the pendulum. And she
Oh, you know
kind
about
of
this?
yes,
It's
she
nice.
she does like a lot of like spiritual. Yeah, so I went to my first one. And this lady, she had me lay on the table and she holds that pendulum over each chakra. So I believe there's 7 of them, starting from the crown down to the root.
Okay.
And each one, there is a direction that the pendulum is supposed to go. I think it might be clockwise for women and counterclockwise for men. Or guys, don't quote me on this because
Oh,
it's
they
only
got us
went one
backwards,
time.
huh? They got us backwards. See, that's the problem right there. They ain't getting out.
But I think that if it's healthy, if that
Yeah.
particular chakra is healthy, then it goes in the direction it's supposed to go.
Okay.
Long story short, the throat chakra, when she stopped here, it was like, it wasn't giving no sauce.
Oh.
So I learned at that point in my life, I was like, wow, like maybe I'm holding back on expressing myself or being as transparent as I need to be.
Yeah.
So that was like step 1.
Yeah.
Then I started going to therapy and like grief counseling guys, you already know, my
Oh, yeah,
mom and
absolutely,
my
yeah.
grandma, they are in a great place. They're
Yeah.
in heaven, my babies. But with that, I was learning, I was like, wow, like there's so much I need to tap into regarding my emotions and just like releasing them and journaling or talking to her even was like a big deal, you know,
Okay.
about how I really feel. So I feel like just little tools like that have helped me to not only express in my personal relationships, like if I'm dating, but also like what you said, like someone like that, you know, and he's coming up to you and the energy is awkward. It's like, now you know how to navigate that because you're so used to communicating your emotions in
Right.
these other ways that now you also have this healthy tool to maybe not perfectly say it, but to find the right words to effectively get this information across without it being like some crazy blowout or
Right.
making both parties uncomfortable.
And I think it's a little bit easier too, like if it's somebody I talk to on the regular, in terms of like I never talked to the guy on the regular,
Okay.
so it wasn't like, you know, it was just like, whenever he would cross my mind or come up, it was just like,
You
this
don't
guy.
deserve my energy.
Yeah, so it's like, but if it's somebody that, you know, that's in my life for real,
Yeah,
then I would probably be like, I don't like how you did this.
Because you want them to stick around.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, and this is somebody that they could come and go. I could care less.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, but I saw what you did. And it was just like, all
And
right.
I feel like it's powerful in those moments to speak about how it made you feel. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like, instead of saying, I don't like how you did this, well, when you did this, it made me feel like da da da. You know what I'm saying? It made me
Yeah.
feel like I can't trust you. Or it made me feel
Right.
like, you know, we're not as close as I thought we were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it like takes the pressure off of them. And it's just like, I'm making this about me. Because I'm the one that's carrying around this weight of, every
Right.
time I see you. And
Right.
you just happy go lucky
No,
when you
for
see
sure.
me.
For
So
sure.
I gotta get this weight off of my chest.
For
Yeah.
sure.
You know, and it's nothing against you. I'm just giving you information.
That's
Right.
really good.
That's how I
That's
look at
real.
it, you
That's
know?
really good.
That is good because it was like, and it was so petty. It ain't even nothing.
I know what it was.
Oh, so I'll tell you what it was. So all it is, so
He keeping it real.
yeah, all it was this. So it was mad petty, but it was just like, I don't like this type of behavior from dudes.
Okay.
So we was at like a party for somebody, and another guy was on Instagram. He was like, yeah, this girl right here, I tried to holler at her, but she used to date Tony. And I was just like, oh. And I'm very like discreet when it comes to who I date.
Yeah.
So I was just like, and then so with that, so now I'm put on blast.
Right.
Yeah.
Your guard's up.
Yeah,
You're
so I'm
uncomfortable.
just like,
yeah.
And so
And it's a used to. Like, don't be going in my past.
yeah, I was just like, because I'm very like protective over who I deal with.
No, for
in
sure.
terms of, because people, and so dude says that, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
The guy that I'm not feeling, he peeps that, and I already knew that he knew her from years back. She used to date one of his friends, so once he peeped that, a few days later, she hits me up and was just like, yo, what's his name tried to get with me. All of a sudden, like he had never tried to shoot a shot before. Now he tried to shoot a shot. Then this is where the violation is with dudes. He was like, well, you let Tony. That's when I was just like,
That's really sad.
yeah. That's
Okay,
violation.
that's not my type of person.
Yeah, that's
Like,
violation for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally get how that could make you uncomfortable because
Yeah.
it's like ill. But also, I do think he's kind of a fan. Like, it's giving fan vibes.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I don't know.
He's
definitely
he's kind of fan girling
I
over
don't
you.
know.
A little
But
bit.
it was just like, or how I took it is, it's like he thinks he's above me, or well, if you let Tony,
Oh, you think
then
it's like
I definitely got a
diss.
shot. So that's how I read it.
Okay.
This was years ago. This was like, this was 6-7 years ago. So
Okay.
I was just like, I don't like when dudes move like that. And
It's
so,
messy.
Yeah, so I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
That's back to my original point where I'm not telling grown people about themselves. Like, if that's how you want to move,
Yeah.
I can collect that data, and that's not my type of friend.
So I don't have to tell them then.
Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah,
tell
we
them.
back.
Because
We
that's
back.
how you want to move. That's how you want to operate. Bad. I will never have you around. Nothing
Yeah.
else I got going on.
Y'all are
We back.
hilarious.
'Cause that's
'Cause
sucker
it's
shit to
different.
me.
Like, what? Why would I tell a grown man about himself in that
Yeah.
way? Like,
Yeah.
you really was feeling yourself to do that, and then to call me out like this
Yeah.
or that. Like,
Also,
And don't throw me in the mix.
yeah.
if you don't even want to date the girl no more, it really don't matter. So it's like,
Man, it's just
Yeah.
like, don't throw my name in the equation
yeah,
at
y'all
all.
do what y'all gonna do.
But I still would never trust him.
Oh, absolutely
Yeah.
not. Absolutely not. Like, man, because I feel like you shouldn't have to throw another man's name in the mix.
That's
If
a
you're going to
fact.
shoot your shot, shoot your shot.
That's a
Leave
fact.
me
Same
out of
with
it.
women. Like, a woman shouldn't do that to the next woman.
Yeah.
Like, no.
It's just like
100%.
shoot your individual shot
100%.
Yeah.
and leave it at that. But I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
And this reiterated why I don't talk about who I date, around people.
100%.
Especially in the comedy field,
Oh my
man.
God.
These dudes
Yeah.
is mad thirsty.
They're very ruthless.
They're looking for a
Man.
referral. I don't know what's up with that. Like,
Yeah.
they don't, it's like a lack of confidence where they can't just go out and find someone. Like, they can't just go out and attract what they're looking for. They have
Right.
to get the approval of someone else choosing that person first to be like, oh, I'm going after her.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or I'm going after him. It's like literally, I've noticed referral type people.
Yeah, it's giving Yelp review for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you want some data from someone around you? That's strange.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Cass would be like, Tony don't never bring girls around. Like, this is why.
Yeah. Why are y'all worried about what
Yeah.
Because y'all
Exactly.
embarrassing. Y'all embarrass me.
Man, this is why. So I'll be like, yep.
Well, I am so happy that you made time for us.
We
and you
done?
came on the episode. I mean, if you have anything else you want to share with us about
Y'all kicking me out?
no,
man?
no,
Hold on, man.
I'm sorry.
Y'all hit me with the, so what you about to do? Y'all hit me with the, so what you about to do? Dang,
Tony,
man.
I'm so sorry. The episode's only 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like, yes.
All right. Dang, so what you about to do, Tone? I gotta get my shoes. And...
Okay, Tony, before you go, give us
Dang, man, y'all cold.
give us advice on a man in the comedy field.
Yes.
Really learning how to be honest.
Yes.
And learning even, moving about in a lighthearted manner most of the time.
Amen.
Still being able to ground yourself and be honest and transparent in situations.
Give the man
Yes.
advice. I feel like this. What I've noticed about transparency is that we don't give women enough credit on what they can handle in terms of honesty. So a lot of guys, we want something from you.
Yeah.
Whether it be relationship, just sex, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
We want that, and so we be like, we scared to tell you the absolute truth because we scared we're gonna scare you off.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like we doing all this extra buttery stuff that we may not feel, but just to get a goal accomplished. So
Yeah.
we be like, man, I don't know about telling her the truth. And so what I've learned is that when I am honest, even if it hurts them, I find that they come back around.
100%.
Yeah, they
It's
be like,
respectable.
Oh my God.
yes, because now they know. Oh, I know where you stand. I know how to place you, and they feel respected because you was honest. And so I feel like it's always better to just lead with that honesty and transparency, even if you run the risk of they might flee and stay gone.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they're gonna respect you a little bit
100%.
more because you didn't drag them through all these lies and
Yes.
deception, and
Yes.
then now we a year in, and I done wasted
Yeah,
my time.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she wanted the one night stand too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So you'll find that out.
No,
Because a
100%.
lot of women be like, yo, I just wanted to take you down. You didn't have to do all this extra stuff. I'm like, oh, well, look at this. look at
Alignment.
yeah. So it's like, I feel like you can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
I also, just to kind of piggyback off of that, love that the foundation of that statement was respect, because that's just so important for me. Like respecting me, respecting my choice, respecting my feelings and my stance and how I want to get involved in a situation. Like, it's been so many different relationships that I've had, whether it was like friendship, business partnership, relationship, where the choice is stripped from you. And it's like that, it just doesn't feel good to not be able to kind of take your position in the interaction. Like, I signed the contract for monogamy. What is this?
Right.
And they're trying
What
to
I
like
signed up.
puppet master.
Yeah.
Like, let me just do this, and then we'll have this over here. But then I'm gonna do like,
Yeah.
what if I wanted to do something over here?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. And that's part of the fear, because it'd be like, man, and a lot of dudes can't handle the truth on the other end.
Oh, yeah.
When they are transparent, they're like, well, I was, I got this going as well. Oh, so we got our little egos shattered up too. So it's just like, and as far as like, from the dating aspect of it, it's like, when you tell a woman like, yeah, I'm dating, multiple people. A lot of people are scared to even say that, because then they feel like, oh, they're gonna run. Because
But
they
that's
want
what
that.
dating is. It
Right.
doesn't
Exactly.
necessarily mean I am sleeping with all these people. But I
Right.
feel like dating, you are actually trying to see what energy aligns with yours, what morals are aligning with yours.
Right.
Like, what page are we on? And if our pages align, how far am I willing to go with this? Like,
You browsing.
yes.
Yes.
Dating
Nothing
is browsing.
wrong with window shopping. But
Yep.
Yes.
You browsing out here, you seeing what works, and then I think a lot of people be expecting like, yo, you just gonna be dating me and me alone, focus on me. I don't know you like that yet, man. Let me browse. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like it's like now that I'm single again,
Woo! Y'all hear that?
man,
Tony's single, y'all.
it's scary though, because it's like, man, the dating waters is just like it's
Wait
a
a
lot
minute.
going on in the dating
Why you gotta
waters.
look at the floor?
Cause it's like it's a lot going on out there. Like, look, I'm literally looking at the waters. I'm just like,
Yeah. I feel that.
it's a lot going on out
Some
there.
sharks
so,
and some stingrays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she could brag because she's a whole fiance. So
Oh,
I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying.
you
she out
booed
the
up.
water.
I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I would be scared if I was out there, but you know,
She on dry land.
I'm
She over here
probably
looking
like
at
wearing
the.
life jacket, you know, 'cause it's a little wild out here.
She on the airplane looking down.
Right, and us peasants, hello, Lord.
We gazelles in the little watering hole. There's crocodiles in there. It's crocodiles, lions, hyenas.
So
But-
be honest, ladies. You know, that's what we're saying. Be honest, and fellas, be honest, because it works out in
Yeah.
everyone's favor.
period.
Yes.
Period.
And when
It's-
women are honest with me, when they saying, "Yo, I'm dating other guys," I'm like, "All right, cool." Like it doesn't faze me. It
Yeah.
doesn't be like, "Oh, it's just not me."
well, I also think when a man is ready to wrap that up,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
he gonna wrap it up.
He gonna let
Yeah.
it be known.
Nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we are at the age where there needs to be ring or no ring. Like,
Yeah.
what are we playing
Yes.
and doing? Because that whole
Absolutely.
boyfriend girlfriend shacking up, this is a waste of time.
For
We
real.
either are ready or we're not. Like,
Yeah.
please stop playing games. Like,
Oh wait, I have to say to Sam. My
Okay.
mom said this, and it caught me off guard. But I'm so happy she said it. She said, "Why would he buy the cow when he gets the milk for
Oh, yeah.
free?"
period.
Okay, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
no
Yep.
shacking up,
The
ladies.
classic.
Yeah.
The classic line.
That kind of hurt my feelings when I heard it. But then I was like, you know what? That's real. I feel that. I'm too much milk on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony, is there any lasting remarks you want to leave us with? Also, any shows you have coming up? Any places we can follow you, stay in touch with you? You guys, I love his personality. I know you guys do too. So you have to pay attention to this. It's very important. Okay.
When does this air? When does this drop?
We haven't dropped any episodes. So
Okay.
we're just kind of collecting all of the episodes and we'll drop.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep
Week
it
after week.
evergreen then. So you can catch me. I have 2 podcasts. I have a Daddy Issues podcast. It's me, Keon Poley, DC Irvin, Chaz Rogers, and Craig Wayans. We do a podcast called Daddy Issues. Also have another podcast called Verbal Cardio. It's just me. Sometimes I have guests on. Just me running my mouth for 30 minutes. That's
I
what
love
call
it.
Well, not even 30 minutes now. It's like an hour. It's just me running my mouth
Let's go.
on various topics. So you can catch those now. They are wherever you get your podcasts, and they're on YouTube as well. And I'll be on tour. I'm not sure when this is dropping, but I do a monthly show. If you are in LA, I do a monthly show at Flappers Comedy Club, Tony Baker and Friends. It's the last Monday of every month. Other than that, you can find everything I'm doing. Just go to my Instagram. It's at Tony Baker on Instagram, Tony Baker Comedy on YouTube, and the links are there. You click the link in my bio. You can get the shows. You can get the merch. You can get the podcasts. You can get all that good stuff. And I do
And we'll
movie
put it-
reviews too.
Oh, movie reviews.
I do movie
Okay.
reviews.
I know
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, I do movie.
We're going to put all that in the YouTube bio. So if you're just too lazy to write that down, just look below on the information.
Yes.
We love you guys so much. Absolutely so excited to have you, Tony.
thank
Thank
you.
for being
This
a
was fun.
guest
Have me back.
today. We will.
Since y'all kicking me out quick,
What?
man. Have me back
He
in
is
here,
not
man.
having it. Thank you so much
Thank
again.
you.
We are
Yes,
so
indeed.
grateful.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
And you guys tune in to Love Is on all of our platforms, Apple Music, Spotify. You know what's good. Love you. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Love Is Podcast. We appreciate you so much.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share.